G'day, hi, and welcome. Okay, so this Justin Bork, I think is his name. Actually, he's a guy. He's actually from. He has relatives in my area, which is way far into Quebec here. Uh, I know some of the family and stuff like that. Uh, when my dad told me whose son he was, I was like, I never met him before, but like I know the family, so they must be going through a lot right now. And I can imagine the RCMP families are going through a lot right now. And one of the questions that is coming up is that were the RCMP outgunned? Well, here's the thing. Okay, rifle versus pistol. You're talking RCMP with 9mm pistols and 12 gauge shotguns, and you're talking about this guy with Norenko M14, which I own the same type of rifle, which is a legal rifle. It's non-restricted. It's a semi-automatic only. Well, considering what had happened, yes, a 308 rifle round is going to be much more powerful than a 9mm. But were the RCMP necessarily outgunned? I say no. It was a 5-to-1 odds at that point. But here's the thing that a lot of people are not focusing on. And again, this is not to insult anybody or anything like that, but I think there might have been a bit of a training issue going on here. Now, this could happen to anybody. I get it. Hindsight's always 20/20. But this guy basically did a flanking maneuver of some sort. Basically, what he did is shot at them from one direction, I guess ran around trees or a building or something, and then came up behind them. So, at that point, firepower is not even a question. It's the tactics. But the real question comes is, because this guy would have been close enough for the 9mm pistols to actually, a 9mm round is not a sledgehammer, but it could still make you just as dead. Any caliber. Caliber is really irrelevant at this point. But I guess the bigger question comes is, why was nobody watching the flank? Why was, I get it, because I mean, a tense situation and stuff like that. So could police training, and like military manuals, police manuals, they're all written in blood, and it's because of stuff like this. For example, if you had 5 officers looking at, for the guy ahead of them, I mean, this guy had to jump on them because he came out from behind, right? So when they say, okay, well, the firepower difference, should RCMP be armed with, a rifle, a shotgun, and whatever? Well, obviously we don't want any more militarization of the police than is, but I do agree, yes, they should have a long arm of some sort, preferably semi-auto, no full auto. They don't need full auto. Even the SWAT guys usually don't use full auto. They usually stay in semi-auto. Full auto is not what people think it is most of the time. That's suppression fire. But I think yeah, police officers should have some sort of a long rifle, because the shotgun is limited in range to about the same ranges as a pistol. Now, that said, the rifle he has, is it any more dangerous or any less dangerous than any other semi-automatic rifle? No. In fact, when you see the footage, and I did see the footage, if it's still up, of when he came out behind the officers and started shooting at them, I heard 5 shots, I think is what I heard. So it means he used a legal firearm with a legal magazine, legal capacity, and he was still able to do that. But the reason why he was able to do that is because he basically flanked them, came out from behind them, and then, so I guess the question is, is more training needed for the RCMP? Not putting the RCMP down, very tragic. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Rate, subscribe, share, comment, like, and I still got more to cover on this.